Hello, everyone, and welcome back to English Podcast. Thank you for being here with us today.
Hi there, I'm Michael, and this is Sarah. We're really glad you're joining us for this important episode.
Today, we're going to discuss a topic that affects many people but isn't always easy to talk about: loneliness.
That's right. Learning how to express feelings of loneliness in English is valuable because it helps you communicate when you need support.
And understanding this vocabulary also helps you recognize when others might be feeling lonely and need someone to talk to.
Before we begin, if you find this episode helpful, please subscribe to our channel and share it with other English learners.
Your support means the world to us and helps us continue creating content for you.
So, Sarah, this is quite a personal topic. Have you ever experienced loneliness?
I have, actually. When I first moved to a new city for work, I didn't know anyone. Even though I was busy, I felt really isolated.
I understand that feeling. I felt lonely during the pandemic when we couldn't see friends and family regularly. It was a difficult time.
Thank you for sharing that. These experiences are more common than people think.
Exactly. So let's learn how to express feelings of loneliness in a clear and helpful way.
First, let's define what loneliness is. Michael, how would you explain it?
Loneliness is the feeling of being alone or disconnected from others, even when you might be surrounded by people.
That's a great definition. It's important to note that being alone and feeling lonely are different things.
Right. You can be alone and feel perfectly content, or you can be in a crowded room and still feel lonely.
The key is the emotional experience. Loneliness is about feeling isolated or like you don't have meaningful connections.
How do we express this in English? The most basic way is to say, I feel lonely.
Or, I'm feeling lonely lately. Adding lately shows this is a recent or ongoing feeling.
You might also say, I've been feeling isolated, or I feel disconnected from others.
Isolated means separated or cut off from people. It's a strong word for loneliness.
Another phrase is, I feel alone. This is simple but effective.
Sometimes people say, I feel like nobody understands me, to express a specific type of loneliness.
Or, I feel like I don't belong anywhere, which expresses not fitting in socially.
Loneliness can show up in different ways. Let's explore the various types.
Good idea. There's social loneliness, when you lack a social network or friend group.
You might say, I don't have anyone to hang out with, or I feel like I have no friends.
Then there's emotional loneliness, when you lack close, intimate relationships.
You might say, I feel like nobody really knows me, or I don't have anyone I can talk to about deep things.
Situational loneliness happens during specific circumstances, like moving to a new place.
I'm lonely because I just moved here and haven't made friends yet.
Or, starting over in a new place has been lonely.
There's also chronic loneliness, long-term loneliness that persists over time.
I felt lonely for as long as I can remember, describes this persistent feeling.
What about feeling lonely in a relationship?
That's relationship loneliness. You might say, I feel lonely even though I'm in a relationship.
Or I feel emotionally distant from my partner.
Some people experience loneliness after loss. I've felt lonely since my friend moved away.
Or I've been lonely since my grandmother passed away.
Let's talk about how to describe what loneliness actually feels like.
Loneliness often comes with an empty feeling. I feel empty inside, or there's an emptiness in my life.
Some people describe it as a heaviness. I feel a heavy sadness, or loneliness weighs on me.
You might feel disconnected. I feel disconnected from everyone around me.
Or invisible. I feel invisible, or I feel like nobody sees me.
Some describe it as being in a bubble. I feel like I'm in a bubble, separate from everyone else.
There's often a longing involved. I'm craving connection, or I long for companionship.
I miss having someone to talk to, expresses the desire for conversation.
Physical sensations are part of it too. My chest feels tight, or I feel an ache in my heart.
I feel a pit in my stomach, describes that uncomfortable physical sensation.
Some people say silence feels deafening when they're alone too much.
Or my home feels empty even if it's full of furniture.
Let's discuss specific situations that commonly lead to loneliness.
Moving to a new city is a big one. I moved to a new city and don't know anyone here.
Or starting over in a new place has been lonely.
Life transitions often trigger loneliness. Since graduating, I felt really lonely. My friends all moved away.
Career changes can do it too. Working from home has made me feel isolated.
Or my job keeps me so busy that I've lost touch with friends.
Breakups and relationship endings create loneliness. Since my breakup, I've been dealing with loneliness.
I feel lonely without my partner. I miss having someone to share my day with.
Losing a loved one brings profound loneliness. I've felt so alone since my mother died.
Social media can paradoxically increase loneliness. Scrolling through social media makes me feel more alone.
Or everyone seems to have these amazing lives and I feel left out.
Changes in friend groups happen. My friends all got married and had kids. I feel left behind. Or my social circle has shrunk and I feel lonely.
Health issues can isolate people. My illness keeps me at home and I feel cut off from the world.
Loneliness varies in how long it lasts and how intense it feels. Let's learn to express these differences.
For short-term loneliness, you might say, I'm feeling lonely today, or I had a lonely weekend.
For ongoing feelings, I've been lonely for months, or this loneliness has lasted for years.
To express intensity, you can use modifiers. I feel a little lonely sometimes.
Or I'm extremely lonely, or I feel desperately lonely.
The loneliness is overwhelming shows it's very intense.
I'm struggling with deep loneliness indicates it's serious and affecting you significantly.
You can describe patterns. I feel lonely mostly at night, or weekends are when loneliness hits hardest.
I feel lonelier during the holidays is common for many people.
Some feel it constantly. I feel lonely all the time, no matter where I am.
Others feel it come and go. Loneliness comes in waves for me. It's important to know how to express loneliness when reaching out for support.
Absolutely. You might start with, I need to talk to someone.
Or, I'm going through a lonely period and could use some company.
Being direct helps. I've been feeling really lonely lately. Can we spend some time together?
Would you be free to grab coffee? I could really use a friend right now.
If talking to a professional, you might say, I'm seeking help for feelings of loneliness.
Or, I want to talk to someone about my isolation and loneliness.
When opening up to family, try, I haven't wanted to burden you, but I've been feeling very alone.
I know you care about me, and I need to tell you I'm struggling with loneliness.
To a friend, I miss connecting with people. Do you have time to talk?
Or simply, I'm lonely. Can we hang out?
Asking for specific help works well. Could you check in on me regularly? I've been feeling isolated.
Would you mind including me in your plans? I'm trying to be more social.
Now, let's learn how to respond when someone tells you they're lonely.
First, acknowledge their feelings. Thank you for telling me. Or, I'm glad you opened up to me.
Show empathy. That must be really difficult. Or, I can imagine how hard that feels.
Validate their experience. Your feelings are completely valid, or it's okay to feel this way.
Avoid dismissing it. Don't say, you shouldn't feel lonely, or just go out more.
Instead, offer support. I'm here for you, or you don't have to go through this alone.
Ask open questions. What would help you feel less lonely? Or, is there something I can do?
Suggest connection. Would you like to get together this week? Or, let's make regular plans to meet.
Share if you've experienced it. I've felt that way too, can help them feel less alone.
But don't make it about you. Keep the focus on them. What's been the hardest part for you?
Encourage professional help when needed. Have you considered talking to a counselor? They can really help with these feelings.
Let's discuss ways people cope with loneliness and how to talk about these strategies.
One approach is reaching out. I'm trying to reconnect with old friends.
Or, I'm making an effort to meet new people.
Joining groups helps. I joined a book club to meet people with similar interests.
I started attending community events to build connections.
Volunteering creates purpose and connection. Volunteering has helped me feel less isolated.
Helping others makes me feel more connected to my community.
Hobbies and classes work too. I took a cooking class, and it's helping me meet people.
Pursuing my interests has opened up new social opportunities.
Self-compassion matters. I'm learning to be kind to myself about feeling lonely.
I'm reminding myself that loneliness is temporary and doesn't define me.
Staying active helps. Exercise helps me manage the feelings of loneliness.
Getting outside and moving my body improves my mood.
Reaching out online can help too. I joined online communities where I can connect with people.
Video calling friends helps me feel less alone.
Setting small goals works well. I'm challenging myself to have one social interaction each day.
I'm taking small steps to build connections.
Let's clarify an important distinction: being alone versus being lonely.
Great topic. You can enjoy being alone. I like spending time alone, or I enjoy my own company.
I'm comfortable being by myself shows positive solitude.
Alone time recharges me, indicates you're an introvert who needs solo time.
But loneliness is different. I'm alone, but I don't feel lonely shows contentment in solitude.
Conversely, I'm surrounded by people, but I feel lonely shows the emotional disconnect.
You might explain, being alone doesn't bother me, but feeling lonely does.
Or, I need alone time, but I also need connection. Right now, I'm lacking that connection.
I can be alone without being lonely, but lately the alone time has turned into loneliness.
We've covered so much ground. Let's review essential vocabulary.
Perfect timing. First word, lonely. Repeat, lonely.
Feeling sad from lack of companionship or connection. I feel lonely when all my friends are busy.
Second word, isolated. Repeat, isolated.
Separated or cut off from others. Working from home has left me feeling isolated.
Third word, disconnected. Repeat, disconnected.
Lacking emotional or social connection. I feel disconnected from my community.
Fourth word, companionship. Repeat, companionship.
The feeling of friendship and company. I'm craving companionship.
Fifth phrase, reach out. Repeat, reach out.
To contact someone for connection or help. I need to reach out to friends more.
Sixth phrase, open up. Repeat, open up.
To share your feelings honestly. It's hard to open up about loneliness.
Seventh phrase, cut off. Repeat, cut off.
Separated or isolated from others. I feel cut off from my support system.
Eighth word, solitude. Repeat, solitude.
The state of being alone, often peaceful. I enjoy solitude, but I don't like loneliness. Loneliness is talked about differently in various cultures. Let's touch on this briefly.
In some cultures, admitting loneliness is difficult because of stigma.
You might hear, where I'm from, we don't talk about these feelings.
Or, in my culture, family is always around, so loneliness isn't openly discussed.
But loneliness is universal. Everyone experiences loneliness regardless of culture.
It's okay to feel lonely even if your culture doesn't talk about it much.
Modern life has changed things. Technology connects us, but it can also make us feel more alone.
We have more ways to communicate than ever, yet loneliness is increasing.
Michael, this has been such an important and heartfelt conversation.
I agree. Talking about loneliness isn't easy, but it's so necessary.
Let's summarize what we've learned today.
We explored what loneliness is and how it differs from simply being alone.
We learned different types of loneliness: social, emotional, situational, and chronic.
We practiced describing how loneliness feels using phrases like, I feel disconnected, I feel isolated, and I feel empty.
We discussed common situations that trigger loneliness: moving, life transitions, breakups, and loss.
We learned how to reach out for help and how to respond supportively when others share their loneliness.
We explored coping strategies and the importance of taking small steps to build connections.
And we clarified that being alone and feeling lonely are two different experiences.
Remember, loneliness is a normal human emotion. Everyone experiences it at some point.
There's no shame in feeling lonely or in asking for help and connection.
Being able to name and express loneliness is the first step towards addressing it.
And reaching out, even when it's hard, can make a significant difference.
Now for our question of the day.
This one is personal, so answer only if you're comfortable.
Here it is. What's one thing that helps you feel less lonely or more connected to others?
Let me share first. For me, calling a family member or friend helps tremendously. Even a short conversation can make me feel connected again.
That's lovely. So you could write, calling a friend helps me feel less lonely.
What about you, Sarah?
For me, going to a cafe and being around people helps even if I'm not directly interacting with them. Just being in a shared space reduces loneliness.
Perfect example. Being around people in public spaces helps me feel less isolated.
Now it's your turn, listeners. Think about what helps you.
Maybe it's texting a friend, joining a club, walking your dog in the park, or volunteering.
Perhaps it's video calling family, attending religious services, or taking a class.
Share your answer in the comments below. Your ideas might help someone else who's struggling.
And remember, there's no judgment here. We're all learning and supporting each other.
Thank you so much for joining us for this important and heartfelt conversation.